What's poppin', good people? This is Joe Rowe from the 254 of the Truckers Sights and Sound. Well, I'm back after long hiatus. I've been off due to unforeseen circumstances. But I want to thank you for all the support that you've accorded me since I started this channel, which main mission is to encourage and motivate all those who are interested in joining the trucking industry. So once again, I want to thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. So today I come back with another video, and this time round I'm gonna be the topic of discussion will be on owner operators and the challenges they're facing in the prevailing economic conditions, and they are really tough currently. Most truck owner operators, these are truckers who own one unit trucks, maybe a fleet of 3 trucks. In the recent past, due to the prevailing economic conditions in the country, there have been so many challenges that they are facing, and basically they have not the conditions and the economic conditions have forced so many of the owner operators to quit. Some fleets carriers have closed shop, and basically this has been caused by a few elements, and that is what I'll be talking about today. So the first thing that has forced most owner operators to shut down and leave the industry has been the declining rates of loads. What do I mean by this? The few loads that most truckers, owner operators are able to find on the load boards have been paying so poorly, and the brokers have been taking advantage of the situation not to increase the rates, and you find that the operating cost for an owner operator becomes high, because the truck you, as an owner operator, you're operating has a lot of maintenance. You need a fuel, you need mechanical repairs, you need to pay yourself, and with the low rates that are being posted on the load boards, it is impossible for one to operate at a loss, because there's so many responsibilities you have as an owner operator. You have to pay your truck, you have to fuel your truck, you have to maintain your truck, you have to pay yourself, you have your own bills. So there's no way, for example, a load is posted for $3,000 going for maybe let's say an approximate of maybe 2,000 miles or 2,500 miles. The operating cost there with the set rate is not sufficient enough. So the rates have been so low, forcing so many operators to call it quits and venturing into other careers, industries. Another factor that has forced most of the operators to close shop is that even with the same rates being low, the volume of the loads coming in are so low. There are not so many loads available on the load boards. So you find truckers are scrambling. It's fast come, fast serve. You get to the load boards fast, you will be lucky. So there's not so many loads available on the load boats, and you end up not having a load for days. And you still have, as I said, you still have your responsibilities, your maintenance, your bills and all that stuff. So you're still paying your truck. So you find there's no money coming in because of the reduction in volume of loads. Our prediction is that things are looking bleak, and there's no, like 50% of the owner operators say they don't see anytime soon the rates or the volume increasing. That's where some of them just giving up and saying there's no need of me operating a truck at a loss. Yeah, so that has forced so many operators to quit, and their last resort, some have ended back to where they started as company drivers. So that's like their best, the last resort. At least as a company driver, they're able to get some pay without the expenses of maintenance, without the expense of maintaining a truck. So most of some of the owner operators are resorting to going back where they started as company drivers. The thing about this industry, and as we say, if it doesn't roll, it doesn't pay. The truck needs to be on the move every other minute for you as a trucker to earn money. So the economic forecast doesn't look so good. There's inflation is exploitation from the brokers who are posting very low rates, and basically all the industry is hoping is a brighter future. But in the meantime, so many of the owner operators have closed shop due to those prevailing circumstances of low volume, low rates, high fuel. Actually, I forgot to talk about the cost of high fuel. So it's not been rosy out here, and we are hoping for the best. And those are just some of the challenges the owner operators are facing. So once again, I thank you for always subscribing to my YouTube channel, and ever grateful to have you supporting me. Thank you, and I will see you